Leaving off at the top of the initiative order. Failure was kind enough to write down the markings that are on the map, geometric shapes. I remind that Tinefel is entranced by the pretty lights. Those who have blue dots are blessed. I think the rook on Yulrum is, I believe, increased AC, and then the heart is
Beacon of Hope.
Beacon of Hope. Beacon o' Hope.
As said when cast by a leprechaun.
Yes. And then the skull on the one fey is something.
Sure. Yeah.
I also still can't believe that only 25% of our mages' attacks have landed. It's really making me a little sad. I paid good money for it.
I'm not pleased about it either. This is real embarrassing. I could just, fudge the numbers, but I don't think you guys need any help. So, at least not yet.
Save the fudging for when we actually need it.
Oh, okay. Oh, and as a reminder, Hjalmar's still dead. So, in case anybody forgot about it.
Forever and ever until the end of time. Or he gets resurrected, returned into his own.
Ooh, now there's an idea. Alright. So,
we were at the top of the turn order, right? I seem
correct.
to remember that, yeah.
It's Tinefel's turn.
And he's
just completely screwed.
It was nice knowing him. Especially, considering he was the guy that was supposed to safely disable the portal.
Right, so he is looking at the pretty lights. I'll go. Alright, so at this point, you hear a. Yeah, some of you at least hear a clanging sound on the pipes to the left on the western side of the picture. And you see a rope go down, and you see an archer, somebody with a bow strapped to their back, begin to slide down and yell for Delek. And then that one archer at least will. Let's see, what do we got? Run forwards. Oh, of course. Run forward a little bit, not too.
Hello there, planes. You gonna say hi, or are you just gonna lurk?
I want to
He's a
stalk.
lurker.
Just mess.
17. Oh, that'll hit actually.
Have fun.
Oh my
And
goodness.
those kids sound jolly.
The jolliest.
I'm gonna go get water. See you.
Okay.
How much water?
What a total goober. Alright,
He's
takes
a
a
little bit of a goober. Sorry, before we started, how did the first session go? I never actually got a...
It was just Plains listing off things that he was willing to allow. It was very technical. That's about it. Pretty much
It all
everybody.
went in one ear, out the other, and I sat there and was like, okay, I'm gonna do what I normally do. Yeah.
Not give a shit and do what you want anyway?
I mean, not give a shit and then do what my character would do.
There's...
Which, for most of my characters, is just blow shit up.
Or eat.
Strippy's
Sure.
like, that's not true.
Sure.
Like, you're right.
What's
But,
the harm?
if they don't know.
It's just a fantasy game. Yeah. Yeah, he gave us a lot of information. Didn't really do much with characters. And yeah, it was pretty much in one ear and out the other because it was a bit much. It really sounded like he was reading from a script, which I
It was a lot of
appreciate.
information.
Yes. I appreciate how involved he is. But he's missing the charm that I have and the involvement that I bring to the table. So, it's a damn shame.
And of course, my dashing good looks and sexy voice to ensnare all of you
Oh,
in
yes.
my shitty.
Failure's golden radio voice, yes.
So you cancel and everyone is pissed. At least
Hell
especially me.
yeah. Hey, leave them wanting more. You know.
Yeah, you need the contrast. That was about it, really. He and Josh worked on his character for like 5 minutes, and then Plains was like, "Oh, I'll just DM you." So then they finished whatever they were doing without me knowing about it.
I don't know who Josh is. So.
And that's the kid that's playing the eye pudding man.
Oh, him.
Yeah.
The one we banned for seemingly no reason. Which,
He was.
you know.
He's not eye-putting man. He's the dude who kept coming in, the troll.
No, that was Baki.
Yeah, but he changed his name. They all changed their name to eye-putting man at one point. No,
sure
I
that
swear to
was
God,
not
I
a
went into their Discord and everybody's name was eye-putting man with the same icon and everything.
Alright.
fuck. Okay, boiling water
Sure.
is hot, and I should not put my hand in it. Ah!
But you
Yeah.
should have known that.
I did know that. I was just pushing noodles into water, and then I dipped a little too far.
I know the feeling.
He said he was going to talk with you two about it, but he hasn't. So
I mean, he texted me, but
Oh.
I'm very busy with work, and I'm not even sure I'll be able to get the Sunday off because there's 3 of us, and one of us goes to church. So
Ah,
okay.
just become Christian. Tell them you need to go to church too. And then come to the Church of D&D. The Church of D&D Beyond.
There you go.
Sam Regal ad.
Whatever you, whatever you got to do, man. If we get both of you, that'll put us at 6 players, which is maximum fun.
I mean, that's also a lot of players for someone who, from all reports, is not handling all of his players all that well.
All right. Well, if you want to be a workaholic instead, that's fine.
I don't have a choice.
Oh yeah, speaking of, I'm sending you the slave come end of July.
Yes! Send me that hoe so I can train him how to close and then actually have a life. Sorry, I meant teach him how to cook.
Yeah, that's definitely what you meant.
Oh,
That's
so we
definitely
just-
what I meant too, man.
Oh, so we just have to wait 4 weeks now. We don't have to wait all the time.
End of July. End of July.
Okay, fine. 6 weeks. So you're only going to miss out on 6 sessions.
I mean, we'll see.
You can do a cameo.
Yeah, I might be able to do every other week or something.
You know you want to.
I do.
Just make
I
it
do
happen.
want to. I'm striving.
Okay. All right. So,
Right.
Archer takes a shot, hits the flaming-haired fae, or the red-haired fae, whatever, the ginger.
How does the ginger react?
Insta kills him with a reaction.
Hellish rebuke. I suppose I could do that if I just flavor it differently. Anyways, he takes it, but doesn't really seem to notice it. He staggers a little bit, but it doesn't seem to have done enough to him to really give him cause for concern.
So basically, the attack was so lacking of substance and so inconsequential, he literally didn't feel it.
I got double 5s when the possible was double 6s, so it's pretty close to maximum damage that it was doable. He's got a lot going on right now, and nobody's cooperating with him because you all didn't stop attacking like he asked very nicely.
Right. 'Cause
Yeah,
that's,
because
I have
we
the
are
back
that's
all
all it took.
You all have something to say for that. Okay.
Well, I'm just saying, I did follow the instruction. I stopped attacking.
Yeah. It's true.
Because you were out of range.
I mean, I've been in range. I didn't attack though. I talked instead.
Alright, what are we looking at here? We got 160 feet. Shit. Alright. Well, he's not going to get over there in one turn, that's for sure. He's going to circle around, though. 2, 3, 6. And he'll call out, and... Nope. Who looks not good? Oh, he does, but I don't think he can reach that. Alright. You watch as he throws out a chain that hooks onto Lucidness. And spirals around him and molds into the armor a little bit. It's an arcane chain, but
A chain of the arcane.
the chain of the arcane, winding, binding chains. As soon as I can find it, there we go. And that will be his turn. Lucidness, wherever he is. There we go. 1. Oh no! Fuck. Are you kidding me? Has he not crit at least once in his turn? Alright, 1630. What are we looking at? Oh, that's not bad at all. Lucidness, feeling revitalized by whatever it is that Delek just did, gets a crit.
Revitalized? I'm sorry.
Not game mechanics wise. He just looks, you know. He feels like he's better than he was a second ago, if that's even possible.
Can't be perfect.
It's really hard, man. I don't even try anymore. I just accept that I've peaked this early in life. Not too bad. He'll take 2 swings, one of which seems to partially flay, maybe a little bit. Flay the Fae. The second one's a little bit less stunning, but that's about it. And he's going to move over here. Yes, he's going to move over here and start making his way over to other Fae and Polemark. Alright. Themis.
That's me.
The Mrs. turn.
How is Mr. Sir over here looking?
What do we got? Not great. He's starting to show some wear and tear. Whatever.
Can you really tell with the Fae, though?
Oh, gosh, I hope not. They're so much more attractive that way.
Right.
There's some bleeding. There's some side holding going on. Not
Right.
They're not panting or struggling to stand.
All right, we smack.
Smickety smack. Oh yeah, that would do it.
Awesome. And then
I should really
6,
write these things down.
6.
So much work.
17 damage.
17. Beautiful. Take your 1 swing? Is that what that is? Yeah.
That is 1 swing.
Okay.
Damn it. Alright, Might be taking the second swing then, I guess.
Sure, if you want, that'll hit. Barely.
Thought he was gonna die from the first one, but whatever.
My
Sadness.
description did
Ooh.
not lead you to that conclusion whatsoever.
20 damage. As I give a reverse slash from the first one across poor androgynous face chest.
Aw. You do in fact do that, and you time it perfectly so that when he leans to one side, and you feint, rather, I should say. And he expects you to go to the right, you go to the left instead. So he leans into your slash a little bit. And you land a mighty blow against this willowy creature.
That is still alive somehow. Fine, we take the fucking third one.
I don't... Okay. It's fine, yep. Y'all have had it way too easy. The buck stops here. Okay.
For another 14 damage.
14 damage. Okay, now he's looking like shit. But he's still alive. But he looks like he can barely contain his own weight. Barely hold his own weight. You want to move?
Yes.
Okay.
Gonna, like, duck behind Yolrum. It's looking a little raggedy. And this is in the circle, unfortunately.
Mm-hmm. Correct.
But this is not. But then I can't attack him from here, can I?
Aren't you out of attacks anyways?
Yes.
Right. You can attack
I'm sorry.
him from...
I don't remember. Was the circle moving with him, or is he just standing?
The circle was expanding. It was not moving.
Oh,
but it was
okay, okay.
expanding.
That's what I thought. All right. And yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna stay right about here.
All right. So
Actually,
Themis,
no. Yeah, I
Themis
will-
dashes
I
10
will
feet
move
and then
there.
dashes back and then dashes again.
I'm trying to confuse them, okay?
Yeah. I think you're confusing Yolrum pretty much too, but one thing at a time.
You know how hard of a time he already has.
It has to be said. Okay, so you're moving there. That's final. All right.
Yes.
Yudi.
You're muted, bud.
Did he walk away?
Let me just finish my goddamn my slurp of noodle.
Okay, I didn't know that you were munching something, man. My bad.
I'm always
My
munching.
bad.
I'm always fucking hungry, man. Like, I don't know. It's hard to explain.
Launch.
Yeah. So I'm gonna wanna look at these two mages and be like, "Oi, the fuck! You wanna get on the carpet and get down here and help us and earn your goddamn coin?"
All right. There is a great. You do hear. Whoa. All right, let's give it a shot. Yeah. Okay. Fine. And they'll start doing something on their turn. Didn't we have a carpet icon?
Yeah, I'm on the carpet.
I know. Didn't we have
Oh
a
no,
carpet
we don't have a
icon?
carpet icon. No.
Oh, all right.
We've never had a carpet icon.
I will get one. What are you doing?
Okay,
for
so
the
I
rest of
will
your-
I will take the rest of my movement here and then prepare an action for when they step on to just descend to ground level,
Okay.
and that will be my turn.
Yay.
And the Quezzle will hiss at one of them and kind of make nuzzly smudgely faces at the other.
Interesting.
in a seductive way.
Of course, always.
Oh, do I have to make a character for
You
the
can never
carpet?
argue that-
Shit, I
Seduction.
do, don't I? That's so stupid.
I mean, technically the carpet is alive.
Yes, I'm aware. I just... Alrighty. Well, that's gonna have to wait a second. No. No. Close. Okay, better. Alright, so Vernica. Oh man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How close will be that? Oh, that's still out of range. Okay, so Veronica will dash up. Oh, she's still got Guardian of Faith up. That's right. Is she close? No, she's not. And will cast Restoration on Tinafel, which will end his stunned condition. That's her turn and most of her movement. Bonus action, I think she can move the Guardian. I don't think she has to, but... And no. The large-looking shade does not get to move at all. That's spiritual weapon, I guess. Alright. Hilmar's dead. Avatoriga. I mean, the Ginger Fae.
Oh, I had the good slurp. Holy shit, that was nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
You doing the slurping?
Slurp.
Oh,
Sounds like whoever be doing the slurping doing a good job.
oh yeah.
Did you pay for it?
That's it.
You know, I always pay for it one way or another, Sinan.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's fair, I guess.
Radius, 20-foot radius, 20-foot radius. Draw shape.
I'm going to go get my quid.
You do you.
So I may join Yulran in his High Viking adventure.
Everybody wants to do that.
Don't worry, you might get taken advantage of and die. Well, that's not taken advantage of, but no, not looked after.
Oh, that's not it either.
Does a man have to do to get better?
Okay. Alright, you watch him throw a finger out, and you watch this little string of sparkling glitter arc over the fight, arc over the Fae, and land right behind Yulram and Themis, where it lands, and then from the ground up comes this flower that rises up and then blossoms as the petals spread open, and it just releases this cloud. And Yulram, it is now your turn. You need to make a Constitution saving throw, buddy.
Hey, here we go.
Yeah.
Hey, buddy. You wanna roll a con save, buddy?
Oh, that's a success, you dirty bitch.
Yay!
So, you
Okay.
have the good sense,
Name and it's angel dust.
not knowing what it is, you have the good sense to hold... Creatures are affected even if they hold their breath. Okay, you have a good sense to... whatever. Move out of the... whatever. You breathe it in, but you're fine. There.
So,
It had a bad reaction to his
first
shroom.
thing I'm gonna do is get
Yeah.
out of it. And then I'm going to attack the lady closest to me.
Okay. That's a miss, but you're blessed. And
So add a
actually-
1d.
and actually,
And then
actually, even a 1 would turn it into a hit, so you don't have to do anything. It'll hit.
All right, so we know their AC.
All right, 9 points of magical slashing.
does that kill her?
Yeah, it does.
Woo!
Finally.
Yeah,
Jesus
no thanks to
fuck.
Themis. You managed to kill her.
All by myself.
Yep.
Dude, just like that dragon.
Yep, that's right.
$4,000 for a Persian area rug. Fuck you.
Okay, so
Yep, go ahead.
She falls and dies.
She does.
Celebrates a little bit. Woo!
Yeah, do a dance. Make a little love. Get down tonight. Oh, get down tonight.
And then
Do a little
I'm gonna walk
dance.
all the way around
Make a little
for
love.
5, 10.
Get down tonight. Whoa, get down tonight.
Okay.
Okay.
Moving all the way around. And to pull out my longbow, it costs us an extra action, correct?
Yeah, drawing a weapon is an
I don't
action.
think so.
Well, if you just drop your sword or
Unless you
attack,
drop it.
Yeah.
Which, why wouldn't you? Just pick it up later.
Okay, so then I'm going to drop my axes by my feet. That's what Yorm's going to do. And pull out his longbow and take 2 shots at this one.
Okay. Go for it. I gave you control of the carpet. 12 will not hit, but you can bless yourself and maybe it will. You have a plus 10. What the frack? That's a
Aw, man.
so close. So close, Jimothy. Alright. So in a moment of, let's say, confidence, you knock 2 arrows, fire them both, and only one of them hits.
I love how you went, let's say, confidence.
Actual confidence.
No, you would never say that.
Alright, I'll be right back. I want to go get some water now that my turn is finished.
Herker. Alright. Casters working together, we'll say they can get the grate off and then move into carpet space. At which point they'll
Which
be-
means we're on the ground.
Hooray! They will take their shots for all the good it does.
Shoot your shot, bitch.
Miss and hit that miss. Hey, Lamau.
Holy shit! Now we're talking. Finally, not reversed anymore. It's about
Now we're cooking with something that isn't a heaping pile of literal horse feces.
you a little salty about their miss
Well,
rate.
yeah.
Yeah, what are we looking at? Let's see. It's 2d10. One. Oh, 2, 3. So that'll be 20, 38. Let me double check something real quick before I confirm that. Okay, yes, 38. To the middle, the one that's closest to Avatoriga. And you watch as apparently being on the ground is where they needed to be. Because suddenly their accuracy improves. Contrary to all known rules of how the world works. And it's just 1, 2, 3, 4. They're doing some almost Avatar or Airbender moves. As they seem to have found their footing. They're no longer constrained by the pipe, or who knows. You just know that they're hitting now.
They're in the aura of the blessing of Yudi.
There you go. They got a little tug from the carpet. Nice.
It's always
Hold on,
nice
man.
to get a tug from the carpet, man.
Yeah, see? That's what I'm talking about. No
You
rug.
say that, the carpet's not that good.
It got some rug burn. Well, maybe they like a little bit of pain with their pleasure.
I mean, they wouldn't.
No, I always do.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's good to remember. I'll keep that in mind whenever I see you.
Yeah, for road trip.
22.
AF4 road trip.
51 points of damage. Holy shit snacks. Alright. Polomark Sander walks right up. Well, he's already there, I'm sorry. And takes out his halberd and starts another series of intricate moves designed to maneuver the Fae where he wants it to be. And lands with both attacks. You hear a cry out. He's going to 1, 2, 3. Going to make a trample attack on that one. And that's a miss. Jeez. Okay, cool. How many did I give him? Oh shit. Okay. The Fae gets an attack of opportunity, but because of reasons, it can be a spell. Because of reasons, it can be a spell. There is a feat for that.
I'm not complaining. You don't see me complaining. I don't complain in life.
All you do
What?
is bitch and whine.
I was waiting for the failure comment.
Everything other than.
It's a universal set, Synod. Oh, wait. Yeah, no, mathematics was not either of our strong suits. I shouldn't make math jokes.
No.
Oops.
I remember the universal set, but yeah, we'll just leave it.
And with a natural 1, that's also a miss. So he's
Hey,
unaffected.
Wah.
No surprises there. Nice and consistent. Alright, so now it is the Fae's turn. And where is my main man? Oh, there he is. Oh yeah.
the mainest of myth.
The manliest of mains.
I don't have her. Yeah,
That's all? That's it? That's all you got?
that's it. That's all.
Alright. So, the one that is... So the one that's right next to the friggin' thing is going to have to make a... right next to the Spiritual Guardian is going to have to make a dex save. And that's a fail, so he takes 20 points of radiant damage. And he moves out of its way. And then he's going to cast
Fuck you, laser.
You know, that's a good idea. That's an 8th level spell, right? That's fine. Alright, 15. Alright, so he's gonna cast Color Spray on Yoram and Themis. So I'm gonna roll the 60-10. I'm gonna roll the 60-10 correctly now. Showing you what not to do. 31. Alright, so it can affect one of you then. I will flip a coin for it. If it's... If it's a 1, it'll be Themis. If it's 2, it'll be Yoram. Okay.
Critical success.
Yoram, my man. You are blind until the end of your next turn.
Woo.
Aren't you just so enthused?
He sounds like it, so I just... Alright. That's movement, that's
Sorry,
its action.
try to man throw.
Nope, that's not what I wanted to do at all.
I know the feeling.
There we go. This Faye is going to go to Avern. Well, no, he doesn't have to get. Duh. No, he's not doing that. He's going to cast. Chaos Bolt. With range spell attack. Yeah, that's right. Oh, that's right. I think that misses.
Sorry,
I'm pretty sure.
I can't 100% envision this undulating, warbling mass
shit,
of
it's the
energy.
same.
Can you describe this for me?
It looks like a pine cone.
Okay.
It's just that's just the spell description. I can change it however, whatever the need be. So yeah, just make it more natural looking than that. Although warbling would be kind of freaky. All right, so that is in fact her AC. So 2d8 plus 1d6. That's 1d6. I'm going to do it properly now. Because apparently I've forgotten how to type in a simple command. Damn. Okay, 17. You watch as this pine cone, shrapnel grenade, hits Avernica and she stumbles as she moves out of the... She moves along, I should say. Next, this Fae will go after... is in combat with... What's his face? Lucidness. Cast Shadow Blade. We'll roll an attack for that. Okay, that's a miss. Fucking awesome. He will, however, circle around behind him, quote unquote. This Fae takes 2d8 acid, 7 points, 93, and then he's going to move out of the vitriolic sphere and go to cast a spell, which Tinnafel's going to counterspell. I don't even have to roll for it. Ha! Perfect. Now we have these 3 Fae north. Going to be a target must make a wisdom save. Okay, let's see if he makes a wisdom save. Success. That is a fail. So Cassandra's now frightened. Really? Oh, you is a bitch. At the end of each of the target's turns before the spell ends. Okay. Frightened. Is that the one I want to do? I'll do that one. That's much better. Okay. So he is frightened. And then we have... That'll hit. See if I can just roll it all at once. I cannot do that. This one's going to back up. Points of damage. 1, 2, 5. Alright, Cassandra's starting to look real rough. And this phase is going to move over here, which provokes an attack of opportunity, but it's a disadvantage. And he'll still hit. Sweet! 18 damage as the Fae moves away. He manages to assert control over himself. Take a swing. Alright. What's that? Tinefel. Whatever is he going to do? Gonna cast tongues. Okay. No, that's the last of that one. He could. Alright. So yeah, again, he's going to cast a vitriolic sphere. We're going to make a dex save. That's a fail. 10d4 acid. Which is ridiculous. 29 points of damage. Good God. Okay, yeah, it's dead. You watch as he catches this Fae flat-footed, and it just sort of, when the acid sphere hits it, it just sort of starts to melt into it, and it just collapses in a heap, and you hear the sizzling. Archer, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That'll hit. 9 points of damage. Six. Sickness. Let's see if he does not crit this time. Okay, he does not crit. First time for everything. 28 points. Alright, Themis. Oh, give me a Constitution save.
For the
cloud of poisonous gas that you're in.
Oh, that's right. There's a cloud of poisonous gas.
'Cause I said so, bitch.
Wow.
That's a fail.
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Even with... joking.
It's going to be more than a 9, I'll tell you that.
Unfortunate.
The famous cloud kill spell finally does what I want it to do. Alright. Oh my goodness.
Did not kill, fortunately.
Yes, we are fortunate indeed that you are still alive.
Quite.
Wait, yellow circle is cloud kill?
It's cloud kill.
Oh, holy shit. Okay.
Moving out of the yellow circle,
Why?
by the way.
Smart,
and I'm
smart.
gonna take my second potion of the fight.
Okay.
It's the greater one, so I think that was like 64 plus 6.
It's-
That's what you'd said.
Greater 5d8 plus 12 is what it says on the thing.
No, it was the one that was.
Weren't you doing 44 plus 4?
Yes, that was the 40. That for the regular.
Oh, this is for failures, isn't it? Whoops.
Yeah, the pin stuff
Not bad.
is
Not bad. Yeah, 40.
shooting up.
Well, yeah. Never mind.
So
Ignore that.
if you recall last session, I had 3 potions left that I had gotten a very good roll on, and you'd given increased stats to.
Are you asking for those stats, or are you just reminding me?
I remember those stats.
Okay.
I'm just rolling them.
I remember you getting plenty of critical. Oh man,
Yeah,
that's
better
a lot of ones.
Better than nothing, my dude.
Yes, I concur.
Uh,
It's like you just got half damage.
Indeed.
All right, so you're on 2. Yolram's on 2.
Yudi
What?
has not used a health pot.
What do you mean on 2?
You're on. You've used 2 health potions, right?
Yes.
I thought I've only used 1.
No, you used to. I remember because I reminded you.
I remember
You
him
reminded
reminding
him one more, and he would have it. I don't remember the second one coming up.
I don't remember a second one either, but if you guys do so,
I
then
distinctly
that's really
remember
cool.
saying he was on 2, but if
Cool.
if you guys want to
Thanks.
say 1, that's fine.
You want to roll for it, James?
Sure.
Okay. Roll a 1d2. On a 1 you took 1. On a 2 you took 2.
Really?
Miraculous how that
I
works.
honestly would have thought on a 1 that I took 2, and on 2 I took 1.
Well, I didn't want to blow out your brain.
Yeah.
I didn't want to blow out your brain this early in the session, so just kept it simple.
Yeah. Well, my brain is actually good today. I took an hour nap, and I
Oh.
don't feel like shitty.
Okay.
And-
All right. Excuse me.
Yeah,
That's
it's pretty good.
good for you. Good for you.
And the
You're
cute
not
and the cute Asian
yeah.
girl texted me and asked if I wanted to hang out.
The one that you played drunk
Eh?
D&D with?
No, we want to play high D&D with.
Oh, hi B&D. Oh, okay. Sorry. Why are you
Which
whispering?
sounds even better.
Yes, it is. Yes, it does.
Because I can't say that very loud because that's considered recreational drug use.
Considered, huh? As opposed to actually being.
Yeah.
You have a DM.
Yeah, but
Mm-hmm.
yeah, we went to Game Grid and got paint and minifigures.
Is one of you
Good
going to
build-up.
DM?
She is. She likes to DM more than play,
Ooh.
mainly because
Found
she's a really
yourself a
good
catch.
DM. But she has a girlfriend.
That's a shame.
But
You can fix that.
she was hardcore flirting with me the other night.
3-way.
And-
3-way.
See, and I wouldn't complain about that because.
Fucking hope you wouldn't.
But anyways, she's super cute. Her name's Caitlin.
Aw. Caitlin the Asian.
Caitlin
Doesn't
the
quite
Asian.
work, does it? Oh well.
And she has daddy issues.
Oh, you love to see it.
Well, I tell you what, if
James
you don't
from-
want it, I think failure might.
Hey, I think I'm pushing up the Alt F4 road trip. For no
Yeah.
particular reason.
I think we're gonna stop in
Yeah,
Salt Lake or Utah first.
Utah for the minor. Yeah, that's what failure wants.
Oh, all of a sudden I'm backing away
Nobody-
slowly while pushing it on
Well,
forward.
no, hold on, just get her high. It's fine.
That
Wait,
doesn't.
how minor are we talking? Like minor still in 2 years, or
Like She graduated, so a couple months.
Okay, well then.
That's fine.
Okay, I'm pulling Sinan backwards while stepping slowly forward again.
Yep.
And then trying to think of a way to get past me in the process.
Oh no, I've
I mean,
had that thought.
why does he have to pass through you? Why can't you just both advance?
James, would you go into the kitchen and get us some drinks, please?
Oof.
Nah.
Them's
I'm not gonna do my boy James like that.
Aw. You're the bestest.
Is there a role for slap the living bitch out of someone?
I think it just
mean-
auto hits. Alright, that'll... Which one are you putting that on? The first or the second one?
The first to be safe, I guess. Like,
Okay.
does
Yeah,
the
that
first
hits.
hit?
Yeah, that hits.
I was waiting for it doesn't matter because neither hit. I was like, oh,
Yeah. No, I need to know, just in case
Well,
you...
right now, neither hit.
Right. Correct.
So,
you need to,
yeah,
but you need
first.
to pick the 3 to apply to 1, so that the next time you roll...
Okay. Ooh, a 10.
The shit.
We like those. 6 or 6.
Ouch.
Yikes! I just rolled the natty
Ow.
ones today.
You think after those
7
3 with the
damage.
potion, he would have covered the bases there.
Exactly.
Didn't you also
mean-
roll like shit last
You mean
session?
4? No, last session I was fine, but there were 4 in the potion, and this makes 6. So, yikes. Anyway, yeah, 17 damage.
17 points of damage as you slop. What am I doing with this? 17. Okay, yes, got it. Alright. Your blades leave
Give
twin...
Veronica a glance as I do it, like, hey, help! Healing word, please!
Your blades leave thin traces of blood through the air as they arc. And you try and elicit some response from Veronica. Alright. UD.
I
Hey, buddy.
I am going to do the magic movement walk thing over to about
El Carpetto.
indubitably about there-ish. You know, the crux between Yolran and the other one. I'm gonna bring my 2 fucking wizards with me. And I am going to point at the fuck shit over here, which I believe is within everybody's range. And I'm going to be like, okay, so Paladin there doesn't seem to really know what he's doing, eh? Let's do him dirty a little. And I'm gonna cast Toll the Dead.
On
And my Wheezer is going to help action the 2 fuckers.
on the Fae, obviously.
You heard me. No, yeah, on the Fae.
It's a wisdom saving throw.
If he's undamaged, it's the one on the left. If he is damaged, it's on the right. What the fuck? Okay. I guess I don't do shit then. I should have taken my drugs. I should have just taken my fucking drugs.
Yeah?
I tried to tell you, man.
You
Alright.
were warned.
UD's bold plan is oddly enough not favored by fortune this day.
I mean, my 2 lackeys haven't hit yet. We'll see.
And they're not going to. So
Huh? I am like 10 feet off the ground on the carpet, eh?
okay, 10 feet.
Let's do that.
Heard.
Let's do that. That way they can't leave me unless I let them.
That way they can't leave me. Oh my goodness.
I wish that worked with fathers.
This is... If you hold them 10 feet up, they're not...
I assume they're like children, right?
No, they are not children mercenaries. This isn't Central Africa. Jeez.
Well, I mean,
Whoops. No, that is not.
give me
what
a
I
few
said.
years.
Give it a few years.
It'll all be the same under my rule.
Nothing worse than living in interesting times.
Oh no. May you live in interesting times. This is the best double-edged, like...
Yes.
Yeah.
It's good. It's good. I'll admit it. Yeah. Alright, so if I do this, will it let me cast it? No, it will not let me cast it. Alright. Just kidding. Plus... Is it 3? Please tell me that it's 3. I need to know that it's 3. Because that's what I'm going with. It's 3! Oh my goodness gracious. Alright, so Themis, you get some heals, but it's not really what you were expecting.
Meh.
Jeez.
Better than fucking nothing, eh?
It's terrible.
So many ones for healing today.
I can't. This is good. This is going really well for my side.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Hey, maybe I won't be the only PKer.
Hey.
Like, yeah.
Fingers crossed, man.
She's
She's gonna move up and she's gonna. I wonder if I want. I sure hope I put this under attack because I don't wanna. I did. That's a miss. Alright. So that's her. Okay. Avatoriga. Going to. Can I roll a hit with that? Sure. Nope, that does not help. Okay. Okay, so 24. Only 8 damage. She's fine. Then he's going to disengage. And we'll 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, Yoram. What are we doing, buddy?
So if I'm blind,
Yes.
I can't attack, right? Or
You can attack
unless
at
I'm
disadvantage.
just. Okay. Sure. Let's. I'm gonna attack this one, so I have less of a chance of hitting someone over here, especially Themis.
Right.
Okay, so here we go.
Alright.
Disadvantage. Yeah. Oh.
Oof. The other one was a natty as well.
You...
Again.
Alright, ooh, wait a second now. Hold on.
I have one more.
Well, okay. Well, the 18 will hit.
Yeah.
Alright, so you draw back and guess where the last place you saw them was. The one shoots wide, but the second one manages to find its mark.
What?
And you hear a warbling, shrill cry out, which you're pretty confident is the result of your attack there. Alright, casters. They're gonna firebolt Yudi right in the back. I don't like his attitude.
Oh, nice. Critical success on attacking me. But not when they fucking attack the enemy, huh?
At They obviously went for the Fae and not for you. It's totally cool, man. It's like totally cool.
Bro,
Only
it's totally cool.
yeah, that's 3 hits. I'll double the dice for this one, actually. Ta-da! 21, 30, 36. 36 points of damage. That's gonna be... Oh, nice. Okay. Boy, Plains sure has taken a long time to get a glass of water. Anyways,
You're
I got
funny.
2
yeah, James knows how to stay hydrated.
and a smoothie.
He's a professional hydrator.
Yes.
Bro, you hydrate professionally?
Yes. I get paid to drink the amount of water that I do.
He's got a
I got
contract
paid
with
to drink
Huel.
something that wasn't water. In that my friends thought that they could make a bet to beat me altogether, and they lost.
Oh yeah. Success. Alright, so you watch as 4 flaming bolts, or fire bolts even, go off, and 3 of them strike, and the 4th one fizzles out and hits short. And they're on the carpet, so they're not going to be moving, because they don't want to jump off 10 feet, because they're pansies.
Hell yeah.
Alright, so...
You'll love to see it happen.
Polemark Cassander can't move any closer to that one, so he's going over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The source of his fear is not within his vision, so okay, that's fine with me. Oh, that's a lot of damage.
Indeed.
Huh.
To whom?
23. To you, James. Are you not paying attention? No, it's Cassander's making his attack.
Okay. Worried.
23,
You could also have
41,
looked at the turn order.
45 points. Nice. That is not too shabby. Yes, 45. Okay. He seems to be in his element now that he's not looking at the source of his fear, and makes this and uses his hooves to kick up some dirt and grass and distract the shit out of the thing until he hits it. Okay, great. That's his movement. That's his attack. All right, the Fae. Again with the Fae. Always with the Fae. It's always so much work.
They're almost all dead.
They're getting there. It must be said. Ranged spell attack. Okay, so that's gonna go. All right, I'm gonna do this one first because that's what I thought about doing. So that's just what's gonna happen. 15. That is gonna be a miss. So this Fae will. Over here. Attack of opportunity. Of course it's a hit. 13. Alright. This Fae is going to move in here. He's going to use his action to do what I want him to do as soon as I can. Please cooperate. Thank you. It's his action.
What's up?
He did what he wanted to do.
I will look. Okay.
So
Sorry, I was answering my mom and didn't think and thought I was muted.
Yep. That mute button, man.
Yeah.
5.
Soon, soon, I'm gonna be a Jedi. Why?
Melee spells. Oh, it's gotta be melee. Shit. Alright. This Fae is going to cast. Go on, you bitch. Not do what I wanted it to do. There we go. Right there. So it's a Veronica and what's his face? Themis.
Wave. Oh.
Yeah.
Constitution saving throw.
Yeah.
Fun, fun.
It's a save.
That is not a save. What's the DC? 15, even if I have less work. Oh, well.
Alright, so you take 10, Veronica takes 5. And thunderous boom audible out to 300 feet, so it's loud. It is real damn loud. You can give yourself tinnitus if you feel like it.
Those
Giving
stats
myself
effect?
tinnitus, yes.
Especially if like you're blind and they say that your senses are height
Uh-huh.
increased.
Yeah, man. For all 6 seconds of your blindness.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like that.
Yeah. It's intense.
What about
Yeah,
tens?
man. So intense.
Bro.
Right?
That was
Just
intense, dude.
Oh yeah, you could play Tinafel. Maybe when Themis dies, I'll let you play him.
I could play
That's a
Tenafel.
miss.
I'm
That's a
thinking
hit.
of doing that if, you know, what's his face's campaign isn't too bad.
Why would it be bad? Don't be silly.
Well, your description did not.
That's a very
Let's
good
just say
point.
it wasn't
That's a
praise.
very good point. Because you did not sound very confident. in what
First
was
of
going
all,
to
I'm
happen.
salty at the fact that he's daddy DM status now. Second of all,
Hey, I thought so too. I didn't think that. I didn't think. That was okay.
it was just session 0. You can't make too many judgments. I'm sure if the man spent $80 on programs and art, and he spent all this time with whatever that is, World Anvil, it can't possibly be bad, right? Because he's put so much time and effort into it and money into it.
Except that it might be bad because of that fact. Because if he spent so much time and
I
effort
know.
and money into creating the maps and the looking and the story of the landscape around it, and not worrying so much about the characters, which in the end is the important
all
part
that matters.
of D&D, because you can imagine all of this stuff that's going on around you, and if you're a good DM, you can describe that without needing all of that. So your point doesn't help your argument.
No, it doesn't. No, you're right. He could be. He could be total shit. You're right. You're absolutely right. I just don't want him to be.
We hope for the best.
You know when
Prepare for it.
when he took Josh out of the channel in order to have a personal one-on-one call about his backstory, I was like, well, shit. Now I don't
This
know what
is
sort of
something
question.
you could have done.
I don't think he should have done that at all, because nobody gets involved in other people's business as it is in this game. and me not knowing what questions to ask in a more natural way rather than just point blank means that now I'm not going to be able to do it as quickly or as well. And whatever. Tara doesn't do anything. James minds his own business. Failure just makes occasional forays to get little tidbits of information that he wants, and that's about it. It's not looking good unless Josh is gonna seriously commit. I don't see it working out that well, but we'll see. We'll see. I'm excited for Sunday. Can't wait to see the potential that he's done. Right. So next, now he just has the one. Shit. So he will cast
Box slap.
Bitch slap. Watch as Tinafel. Nope. No. Okay.
What the fuck are you doing?
+7. Okay.
Sorry, I just heard a
1D.
high-pitched whistling sound. I'm just like, what the fuck's going on?
Okay. Cool. Love that.
Just Taiwanese, man. Don't worry about it.
Alright.
No.
So the archer's
Comment on
gonna.
that.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
No one's gonna point that out? Okay, we'll just let that
No,
happen.
we're
then.
not.
That one.
Yeah, sure.
It's a miss. That's also a miss. Not doing a lot right now.
A
1,
shot
2,
and I
3,
missed, and a
4,
shot and I missed again.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Lucidness can't miss. It's not possible. So we'll just have him do the heavy lifting and carry the party.
Lucinda's the virtuous, taking control of everyday life and keeping everybody alive. 24/7.
There you go.
Mercenary for hire, very expensive. Give me a call anytime. I'm always around.
Alright.
That almost turned into a dating video at the end there. Nice save. Okay, he's gonna go and say, okay, Themis, please don't get a 1. Because I just rolled 3 of them, so go ahead and...
A 1 on what? Oh, it's my turn.
On your
I was
dice.
like, wait, am I rolling another fucking... Is this shit expanding again?
It's always been expanding.
Yeah.
It expands every fucking
So,
2 turns.
Start with the Constitution save then. That's a fail.
Okay. How much damage?
That's not bad.
Could be worse.
Yeah.
Fact.
Themis is taking his 3rd potion.
Oh, I can't wait to roll on the table.
I don't even remember what the table is. And this is my last... This is my last, strong potion, so... 64... plus... 6... Please, just anything, really.
This is so exciting.
Could be
Oh, I
worse.
keep forgetting to roll for fucking Tinafels. I don't... See, I should never have done this spell. It takes way too much energy for somebody who's busy. I'm gonna make 2 deck saves
You have
for
the
that.
table, right?
I'm sure I have it on my favorites list, yes. Okay. So that phase... Wait, what phase was it? Oh, it was Avatoriga. Never mind. Okay, yeah. Okay. Alright, there. I have corrected the mistake. Okay, so what do we... So we need... the potion miscability or something? I don't know.
Just a sec. I might find it in our chats.
Okay. Yeah, it's fine. Take your time. I got a lot of shit to do.
Problem is.
Well, we'll wait until your turn's over. Actually, duh.
From. No, not from. Edit file. Image, maybe.
Not.
Oh boy.
Maybe I should
What?
conjure a giant insect now.
As link. It's a link I sent you.
It's definitely a link, yeah.
Roll 20, no. Potion side effects. There we go. And I will relink it to you.
Side effects, those potions. Oh, oui.
I have really.
Where do you think I got this outrageous
It's been so
accent?
long since you messaged me. Okay, do your turn, and then you can roll for side effects.
Yeah, you know what? Fuck this Fae. The man's gonna retreat into a fucking zone that does 14 damage to me all the time? No, thank you.
And then if you went in, he would have cast Earthbind, but yeah.
Yeah, no. No. How's this guy looking?
You got
out
your
of
back.
curiosity. This man over here. Has he been even touched at all?
Yes, he has been touched. He's pretty unhappy.
Alright.
So cool.
Well, I'm not even gonna pull any punches.
Oh, okay. That's nice of you.
I'm not empowering it because I don't have enough HP as it is. Meh. Okay. And then roll a bunch of natty ones, I guess. And then the R24. The 16 hits, but the 15 doesn't, right?
Well, the 15 will hit when regardless of what you get for bless, so it'll hit.
Yeah. Okay, so they both hit. So this,
Correct.
this, it's 4d6, and then a 2d6. So I could have done just 66, but this method reduces the amount of ones.
This looks better.
Yeah, exactly.
20.
This looks like I have more stuff that I get to do.
28, 33, 43 points of damage to this man.
Holy balls.
Well, you say that. Yeah, it's dead. Themis is very impatient.
No, Themis is very unhappy.
Themis is very unhappy, yes.
The amount of slaughter that has been going on, and how lopsided it is. Right.
At least you're not taking your anger out on the mercs.
Yeah.
There it is.
Then I'll move up to here to help out our dear paladin and also our dear DM by killing off these stupid Fae.
I don't know why he hasn't killed. Well, that Fae's looking like garbage, man. That thing
is
can
it?
barely
Not even
stand up
his
on its
turn
own.
yet?
It's got 2 hit points left.
Oh wait, never mind.
Lucidness is the virtuous is doing.
Lucidness has got this.
He
So
probably does, yes.
if I walk into, actually, I'm not even gonna no, I'm gonna stick to my guns and walk over here.
Okay.
Because I don't want to face this guy yet.
Okay.
So now it's time to roll the 1d20 and see if I just pass out afterwards.
Cool.
18. 18 is hallucination. And I guess it'll just be DM's choice. Experience the equivalent of a phantasmal force spell or something fearful or threatening. Experience the equivalence of a phantasmal force spell but non-threatening. Hear phantom noises or voices at random.
Right. Let's see what we
Could
got.
have been worse.
Takes one to make an attempt.
Numbness and tremors would have reduced my dexterity to 3. So,
The target uses action to target is affected by the spell sheets and rationalize any logical outcomes. Target is so convinced the defendant can take damage from the illusion. but it's not threatening. So. Create sound like use action to examine. Targets affected by the spell. Treats this as real. Target rationalizes any response to the bridge. Target provide the call. It was pushed as such a strong wind. Okay. Sure. There is now there will be a phantasm.
I'm sorry, I realized
Oh, no.
I just added something.
It's okay,
Like
it's
you
not
have-
real. I don't actually have to do anything with it, so it's fine. I'm just gonna make a ghost, since apparently I can't fucking get what I want. Sure, whatever. You see a ghostly apparition figure there.
Does it look like my mama?
Sure.
That looks nothing like your mother, Sinon.
But if I can rationalize it,
Oh yeah, you know what? Fair.
Rationalize any illogical outcomes from interacting with the phantasm. I guess I could have made a bridge or some whatever. I don't care. It doesn't do anything. It's not going to do anything. Whatever.
the end point of this is I got really lucky.
Yes, the end.
For
Yes,
once
there's
in the freaking fight.
there's a strange looking maybe fae, maybe ghost. You don't know.
Sensitivity to pain plus 3 damage from physical attacks. Dexterity reduced to 3. Blinded.
Yeah, speaking of which, I
strength,
really
con, and dex reduced to half.
All right, Yudi, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna go here, I assume? Yeah, here is good.
You
I'm
can
gonna go
assume
here. With my Whessel and Lot in tow. Hell yeah. And I know my Whessel is covering him, so I'll
Yes.
move my Whessel a little bit.
Mhm.
I'm gonna squat down in my little Chinaman squat. I'll lean into this guy and feel like, hey, so I heard a call to stop fighting. I don't think anyone's listening. Did you want to talk?
Yes. Stop what you're doing, and we can discuss this rationally. I don't want to lose the whole operation.
Oh, you know, I do like the sound of talking. Yeah, tell you what. And then for the remainder of my turn, I will stand up and start to maybe call my men, but that will be on my next turn.
Okay.
I'm an asshole.
We bet.
I'm also AFK for a bit. I will be right back.
Okay. Vernica is going to move here to get out of the freaky area. And she will cast Death Ward on Themis.
Ooh. What does Death Ward do again? It just it prevents you from falling to 0 and puts you back at 1, right?
Yes. I will.
I'll take it!
That's right, you will. I'll put this little shield image on you. There you go. Okay. Avatoriga. Well, it's a shame the failure's not here because he's the target of this. All of a sudden. Well, no, he's not going to do that because he thinks that he's going to actually not not attack. All right. He will, however, put some distance between himself and the others, and those people that just flew up on the carpet. All right, Yolram, what are we doing?
What do, my man?
What do? I'm going to.
Do you? What?
Mhm.
First, I'm going to move up and away from the approaching miss and shoot this one.
All right, do it to it.
A one? Oh, not at a disadvantage. Whoops.
Correct.
One? Oh, no, not that one. One? Ooh.
Are you struggling, my dude?
A little bit.
All right, if you want to slap bless on the first one, maybe you'll hit.
Well, wouldn't it be, would the 17 count as advantage or just normal?
Well, you rolled three attacks. Okay, all right, yeah, fine. Well, so for the 14,
Oh, whoops.
right? So you're not at a disadvantage, so we'll just take the 17 for some reason.
Oh, for
then it misses.
real?
It's the only thing you could have gotten to miss. Good old Jimothy.
Good old me.
Alright. So 22 points of piercing damage to the Fae inside of the moon. Beam, I should say. Looking very, very unpleasant. And its casting motions are slow and janky. Like it's having problems.
Is it having problems?
Alright, the two casters heard Yudi talk about a ceasefire, so they're gonna hold their actions.
Of course.
Oh, and Yoram picked up his axes and put them in his belt after he shot. Is that okay?
Alright,
That's
sure.
okay.
That'll be your bonus action and maybe a little bit of your movement next turn.
Sounds cool.
Alright, Polmark Cassander is unconscious. Roll death saves. That's a success. Ta-da! Alright, it's the turn of the Fae. This is precarious now, because if they move... How longer until... Alright. Alright, they're gonna ready actions and hold stuff, but it seems like there might be a truce. Or at least Yudi says he's gonna try and get a truce. Even though he's not saying anything to anybody else. They're hoping for this here. Alright. Tinnefel didn't hear anything about that. Well, yeah, actually he... Of course the failure's not here, so I can't ask. Because he's a pleb. Alright. Oh, Tinnefel's still got minute meteors. Alright, he's gonna ready an action. This archer didn't hear shit though, so he might start a ball back up again. 1, 2... Well, he doesn't need to get that close, actually. Take a shot at Avatorga. That's a miss and a miss. Perf. Dizak has finally arrived after 12 seconds and is investigating the other archer that's having problems. Lucidness node, fucking failure's such a troll. He starts this shit and then goes away.
Starting this shit at all is troll. I'm sorry.
Lucidness is gonna look over and say, "Are we holding or are we Are we continuing to smite them? Speaking of smiting them, he hasn't used a single smite spell. Holy shit. I completely forgot about that.
It's you can be forgiven.
Yeah, oh,
for
okay,
forgetting
thanks,
that
bud.
shit, honestly, like...
He would have just smoked that fucking Fae with the crits, plus a smite? Fuck. That's Fae would have been a smear of pollen. Alright. Themis, you can decide if you heard Yudi saying that or not. You can decide if you want to follow that or not. But either way, it's your turn.
Okay.
Motherfucker. Yeah.
This is gonna be the deciding factor here.
It pretty much is, yeah. Maybe with your low HP you don't wanna...
If I were to say, come out of another plane behind someone and stab them, would that count as surprise?
Yeah. Yeah, I'd say.
So if I were to go into the ethereal plane,
Well, well, it is combat. They were aware of you.
but now combat is seemingly...
Well,
That is
everybody, a lot
fire?
of people are just holding actions. You'll maybe do a stealth check or something. We'll do that and see if he notices. And if he doesn't, then he's flat-footed.
Okay. Because I am not gonna, like, this is not gonna last. There will be no ceasefires. But it will give me an advantage. I'll take it temporarily.
Yeah, well, why do you think I waited until next turn?
So that Themis could screw this up?
No, so that we'd have another round of combat, because we have them, like, we have a slight advantage to push right now. And then I'm going to reset it, and then we're going to take a surprise round.
Okay, this is not a computer game.
This is a computer game.
This is not a computer game.
What, you can't reset aggro with a third level spell?
If you're gonna cast a spell, then we can talk. Or you're not just gonna be like, stop, wait, sure. And then everybody's like, and then everybody, yeah, then everybody resets. This isn't, you know, Elder Scrolls here. Alright, so what are you doing, Themis? The failure's here, you can talk to him now.
Yeah.
Because he a bitch.
I'm just looking at my options here.
Okay.
Hey, you talking shit, Sinon?
We've seen the man...
I'm
I
talking.
wasn't talking shit.
I'm talking shit because you did this and then you left, and I'm trying not to start shit up again because I don't know how sincere you are.
Oh, that's always good.
Not sincere.
I
But
don't know how sincere Yudi is. I'll say that.
That's sincere as failure.
This is the secret. This is the secret to RPing. Just make your character a copy of yourself. You can always RP the hell out of that.
Hey,
all right, so okay. I have to actually like.
I mean, to be fair, I only know how to play myself, so I've basically just broken myself into 7 different fragments and created each of them into a character.
See, and honestly, I was kind of thinking the same thing. Because your room is kind of like the stupid content with everything that I am. And then the new one is like the self-aware, freaked out about everything. Totally makes sense.
Yeah.
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 Hmm.
Can't wait to see what you're
Ograth
gonna
is just angry all the time. Wants to kill shit.
do. Have you considered being a bubbly, effervescent, excited individual instead? Like, straight out of any anime?
No.
Okay.
But maybe I should write it down. Put it in the to-do list.
Yeah, put it at the top of your to-do list.
Second, to recreate my
I'll
stupidity.
put that on my to-do list as well. Turn James into anime boy. For Striffy. Winky face.
and then like in parentheses, not a hentai.
Okay.
So a yaoi.
Homoerotic
Yeah.
fantasy. Gotcha.
Extremely submissive twink.
Okay.
What else should we?
Wakashu.
We're just writing like putting bullet points for the creation of the anime boy.
Give him the standard blonde, brown hair. With
A little bit
stupid
long,
bangs.
kind of covers the eyes.
Yeah.
Has a always dresses up
School
like a
uniform.
suit and tie.
I guess we
I was
take
like-
the threat first. Whatever. Themis
Wait,
will.
Lucidness didn't kill?
He turned back and looked at you because you
said to
didn't
stop.
whisper it, right? You said it out loud.
Yeah, I did say it out loud. Oh fuck! He was in earshot.
He is in earshot. Yes.
God damn it! I was really banking on him killing that motherfucker.
Okay. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna dip into the ethereal surreptitiously while everybody's looking at this area.
Yes.
Because Beauty's calling for a ceasefire.
Not
Everybody.
yet. I'm not.
Well, you were entertaining the thought,
Yes.
right? So I will dip
Dramatically.
into the ethereal while
Yep.
that is happening.
Okay.
Oh.
Wait, why did this guy run away from me?
Ooh.
Because you were up a little too close for his comfort.
Ah.
Damn it. Do we end the fight by taking hostages, or do we just...
Do we end the fight by mercilessly crushing all of our opponents?
I mean,
Yes.
it's like, this is just the lieutenant, right?
Peace through
There's a
power.
man sipping a cocktail on a fucking lounge chair up
Peace
here.
through power.
And if he were to suddenly have a few swords at his neck,
For the technology of
then I don't
peace.
know if he can teleport. Anyway,
And then we stick our
and
dicks
I'll
down
move
his
up
throat.
here. I guess I'll just fall out of the ethereal next turn. Yeah, that is my turn.
Okay. Yudi. Yeah.
Up in my lungs.
Themis just popped out of existence.
Okay, so I do a big inhale, like I'm going to start to scream, and then I see Themis pop out. I let out a little bit of my inhale as a slow, kind of discreet sigh. I re-up the air, and then I scream, "Ceasefire!"
Ooh. Okay.
My
All right.
voice resounds across the cavern.
Verily.
And what? Barely. Okay. What do I see?
Verily, not barely. Verily.
Oh, verily. Okay.
Yeah.
Does the firing cease?
Yes. People were hesitating and not really doing a whole lot. They were readying actions while you were gone.
I see.
And so there wasn't a whole lot, but people were still kind of bracing for it. But people are now looking at you. The Ginger Fae is looking at you. A few of the other Fae is looking at you. Lucidness is looking over his shoulder.
Okay, so my carpet, with me in tow, of course, is gonna come to here and land. At which point I shall disembark with Wessel in tow. My carpet will then move slightly to this side. Wait, I should start counting movement. 'Cause that's actually important now. Fuck, go back. Do the thing. No. So I went from like, we'll sit there, 25. Get as close to Yulrin as it can. And having me... Oh, wait, they're not getting off. Oh, shit, they can't get off without their turn. Oh, no! Oh, well. I'm gonna extend my hand to the Fae and be like, pleasure to meet you. UD high.
Okay. Since we're doing that, Vernica will be looking. Hjalmar is DED. Alright, Avatoriga's turn. He'll look down and extend his own hand and tentatively shake it. That was quite the entrance, quite the effort there. I'm glad to see you saw sense.
Well, you know, the younger races, we never quite have the wisdom, and we always like to do things boisterously. I'm a human, by the way.
Oh boy. That's strange. You don't quite smell like one.
Ah, you can smell it too. Okay, and I do say that out loud.
Mm-hmm. Alright, Yulram, what do you want to do? You want to do anything? There's a hovering carpet with 2 wizards on it. Casters, whatever. Oh shit. Alright, well that's 2 fails.
What is that? What's happening?
Cassandra's death saves.
Ooh.
Oh shit!
Nobody got to go help him? Wait, where is Cassandra?
Up left.
Oh yeah, no, he's too far for anybody to help him. Nobody even knows he's dying.
It's true. So, James, you doing something or not? Because
Well,
we gotta
I'm trying to think,
figure
'cause-
out. Okay, cool.
Because Yolrum really just kind of wants to shoot this Fae again. Because they killed Hilmar, and them bitches about to pay.
I think. Okay, all right. Make your choices. Everyone else, the Sidness is waiting. All right. We will come back to you if you're gonna take a moment. But either way, Themis, you pop out of the ethereal plane.
Time. So
And
there's a lot of
ruins
numbers
all
that I
of
have to
Yudi's
do
hard
now.
work.
Yes.
I'm used to it.
Oh, James, are you
Jesus
kidding
fuck.
me?
Jesus H. Fuck, James.
Holy shit, dude! You have a +10 to that. How?
Double natty 1. Wow.
That's 3 1 out of 20s that's been rolled consecutively. All 3 of those are 1d20s.
Oh my
Oh man, I gotta screenshot this.
I'm gonna take a picture of that.
Yeah. Hey Caitlin, guess what I did last night?
See, and I was just about to
Nothing. I
picture.
did nothing because I couldn't land an attack. Shit, son. You got problems, man. Alright, so Yolrum technically starts this off by missing 2 shots at some Fae, rather than Themis starting this off.
Okay, thank you, Yolrum.
Welcome.
Welcome.
Oh wait.
And Yorum's fit of
So,
anger.
Just to be
missed.
clear, no one wanted to talk or figure out what was
No.
happening or hear anything.
Themis
no?
knows.
Okay.
He has
Themis
no
doesn't have
care.
any questions.
Yeah, Themis has no questions.
I have all the questions. This
Well,
isn't even my fucking quest. I have all the fucking questions. Okay.
So does the 14 hit the second 14?
No, 14 does not hit. You can roll
Does
your
the
bless.
It's the 15 hit.
No, 15 does not hit. You're trying to hit Avatoriga, right?
Yes, this guy.
Yeah, no, that does not hit. 14s do not hit. You can.
Okay. I kind of fucked that up. The advantage, because I have advantage on one of them, but not both. Actually, isn't this flanking?
Don't you already get advantage? You're not getting double advantage.
I get advantage on 1.
Why just
The
one?
the next attack roll you make against the target before the end of your turn has advantage. Not the
but
next
you're
2.
you're going for the catching them flat-footed and getting a sneak attack, which would give
Oh
you
yeah,
advantage
okay.
anyways.
Then 18 and 20 are the.
Okay, 18 and 20, both of those will hit.
Wait, where'd you get the 18?
I added
bless.
3 for my bless. Yes.
Yeah.
Well, where's the bless?
Right there. My bad. 1d4.
Yeah, not a 6, that's for sure.
17.
Okay, yeah, 17 will hit.
Okay. Now numbers. So, if you remember correctly, Striffy, when you gave me this item,
Oh boy. I'll just take it away, it's fine. Okay.
it's not a dagger, but anyway. When you attack and hit a creature that is surprised with this, it must make a Constitution saving throw with a DC of 18. On a failed save, the target takes an additional 2d4 piercing damage from your attack.
Alright. There's Avatorga.
And that would count on the first or the second? Or like, would it count on both?
Well, it'll... Well, we'll make it on the first.
Cool.
Alright, yeah, that's shit.
Cool. Now we roll the damage as Themis pops out of the ethereal plane and just kind of gives a slash before plunging his
there you go.
Sword into it.
Everyone hears the twang of a bow as Yoram looses arrows, and people
completely misses.
Yes, completely misses. People turn and look to see what the hell that was. Right as Themis pops out and hacks into Gingerfay.
And then there's a 4d6 and then a 2d6. Oh, sorry, and another 2d6. Hey. 21.
You mean 2d4?
2d4. And then 46 for my right damage.
Oh, there's the... Okay, I see it. Never mind.
2d6
Yeah.
for the flaming passive.
17. And then 14.
21, 28, 38, 56,
Damn.
and 62 damage as Themis just plunges it straight into this man's kidney.
You definitely have the advantage and surprise as he's looking over at Yulrum, and you just pop out and plunge them both in. My goodness. The wind is driven out of him for a moment.
You just see a flaming sparking sword of you from this man's stomach, and like Themis just kind of grinning bloodily over the Fae's shoulder.
Proximity to portals, man, does it every time.
No, this was just hate and rage.
Alrighty. Okay, Yudi, it's now your turn.
Is he dead?
He is not dead.
Okay. Is his blood on me now?
Sure.
Ooh, as an action, I will press to digitate that off of me. And clean myself off.
You're such a troll.
Kind of shrugging my shoulders, being like, this is not what I thought was gonna happen. I'm gonna go hang out with my other friends, and I'm gonna walk over here.
I'm gonna
such a fucking troll.
Alright, well, there's an attack of opportunity right there.
Yep. But is he really gonna attack me?
You know, he is.
Ah, I see. I thought I had built a rapport with this man.
You were the disgusting distraction.
I did not know that until I remembered that was completely what was going to happen.
It sounds as though he doesn't.
That's the hit?
that is the hit, yes.
The action, though.
Tell you
Because
what.
character development.
That does in fact hit. A 24 will beat my armor class of 11.
Okay, that's 11 points of psychic damage as this illusory, glowing, pale blue blade slices into you as you walk away. And for a second, you're like, huh, felt a little bit like my back fell asleep. And then your mind is just racked with the psychic 11 points of damage.
Wild.
Dirty.
I'm gonna like freeze up a little bit when it hits me and be like,
Yeah.
then I'm gonna keep walking like nothing happened.
Okay.
There will still be a pained look on my face as I walk towards the high wizard, high sorcerer, whatever the fuck you want to call him.
He's a sorcerer, yeah.
Kind of filled, yeah.
Alright. Avernica looks slightly confused at the situation. And what will she do? Assuming that this is how it's going to be now, she's going to head over here and see if she can actually land this attack for once. She does!
Yay!
12 points of
Avernica.
As the crowd goes wild, and she, you watch as she touches Avatoriga with the hand that is strapped into her shield. It's a bit awkward, but it works. And you watch as she seems to look a little bit better, and he looks a little bit worse.
Hey.
Now it is Avatoriga's turn. And he's going to... oh, that's a level... okay. You're going to watch as... Whereas Tinefel seemed to have these small, like, little flaming pebbles around his head, you watch as 7 constellations appear around Avatoriga's head. And he's going to make a spell attack against Themis for sure. For being a bitch.
Up. Fuck him up!
Oh my...
Bruh.
27 to hit with 12.
You had one job.
And
Watch
he
out!
screwed it up. And he screwed it up real good.
Wait, did he hit that?
Not with a
What
10.
vampiric
Does a
charge?
10 hit
yeah,
you?
no.
No, 10
Did
does
not
not.
hit.
Wow, what are you doing?
No, I was trying to see the vampiric touch.
I think maybe I can do it. There you go. Which you watch as one of the constellations peels off and spirals towards Themis. And just sort of fizzles out and pops. And Avatoriga looks mad. Yoram, what'd you like to do?
Do I see Themis pop out and attack him?
You most definitely do.
Okay, so I'm gonna turn and shoot that bitch in the face. But first, I'm gonna take a big deep breath, kind of shake my limbs a little bit, get all loose and focused.
Uh-huh.
See
Oh,
magic?
yeah, it worked. Okay, both of those hit.
Yay.
14 points. All right, the Fae drops.
Yes.
Collapses in a heap with arrows sticking out of it that finally hit. You watch as the sphere of moonbeam is still up, curiously, but who knows? Who knows what'll happen? All right, so the 2 casters that are on the carpet. Jeez, that Fae looks total fucked. They don't see Themis's phantasm. Avatoriga's kind of body blocked by Avernica. They're going to 2, 3, 4, 5. That's too much. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. And let off not be. Just kidding. See what happens. Miss. Hit. Hit. Miss.
Yay.
And for the 2 that hit, 24 points of damage to this Fae. Alright, Polemark Cassander. Let's see if he lives or dies. That's another success. Alright, now it's the Fae's turn. Let me mark down. Alright, so he's got 2 successes and 2 failures. Shit. I don't know about you guys, but I think 1 failure is enough.
Yeah.
Especially our failure.
Yeah.
Don't get me started.
The biggest of failures. There you go. Huh?
Pops in, can't even understand what he says, leaves. Probably slurping on some nudes.
Yes.
Nudes.
1, 2. Both of those are misses. Won't even go there. Alright, Tinefel. Tinefel's gonna look at you really strangely. Dude, like, what the hell was that, man?
Bro, I don't know. I don't know.
I feel like you don't know what
fuck.
Themis was doing. Was this planned? Doesn't seem like it was planned.
This was not planned, bro. This was the other guy. I don't know, man.
This was the other guy.
I'm just gonna bra it down with Tinefel real quick. Middle of a battlefield, you know.
Sure, why not?
We've already lost a great deal of lives. I'm just gonna go, bro.
You're gonna...
I'm gonna reach into my bag and I'm gonna produce Los Drogas,
Strokas. Alright.
and I shall offer him a dream flake.
Oh, dude, you got Dream Flake?
Yeah,
Why didn't you say
bro.
something? Holy shit.
Turn the tide of battle
Righteous.
with this, bro. I'm actually sabotaging our one chance of fucking shutting down the portal. You'll love to see
It
it.
just might be. When it gets back to his turn, I'll have to... You'll have to remind me what it does.
I will look for that.
Okay, thanks. So this arch is gonna... head up this way. So it looks like Cassander may have collapsed. And 1, 2. Alright, so 1 will hit. For 68. Alright, Delek is doing his stuff. Cool. Where is... Come on. Alright, so he's gonna dash 1, 2, 3, 4. He is not gonna be able to get nowhere. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There you go. Okay. Lucidness. There's no chance that he's going to miss because he never does. All he knows is crit.
Stats you give this guy.
That's 16. Holy shit, he almost missed. But then he didn't. Whatever. Yeah, okay, it's done. And then now he's going to... Well, he can't dash, but, you know, whatever. He's going to move over that way. Alright, Themis. It's now your turn.
Again? Nice.
I'm trying to speed this up a little bit. Looks like it's going to be 2 sessions of battle, but...
Okay.
Alright. We gonna do the smack again. Oh, you know, I haven't been using my resistances. That could have saved me a lot of trouble. Although I've been taking mostly magic damage, so I'm fine.
Okay.
Last cast of this, eh? Must I have another one that's better. Yeah, nope. Gonna cast this again.
Okay.
And then, oof, that's a natty 1. But that's 28.
Yeah.
14 won't hit, so we just roll the damage for this. R6, R6. So that is a nice 19 damage.
Sweet. All right.
As I pull the sword out of his.
Yeah. Just
And-
pulling it out could have done that.
Yeah. Kind of twist it a little bit as it rocks and burns at the same time.
Shit.
And that is my turn.
Okay. Yudi.
Actually, no.
Nope.
Wait. I move here to get that. Oh fuck! I missed my advantage. Damn it. Sadness. Oh well. Yeah, that's my turn.
All right. So you're on the altar or next to the altar?
There's an altar there.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm climbing onto the steps of the altar to get the high ground, because everybody knows.
Okay. Yudi.
You know.
I do.
You know.
Yeah, I'm gonna hand off the drugs.
Just a drug handoff going on.
Yes, there is.
Yeah, they're doing drugs over there. North
Yes,
is
we
too far
are.
away, and it's very disappointing. But maybe I can hop on the carpet and it'll take me over there.
It's almost like it was there for a reason.
I know, but I wanted to shoot that person first.
Understandable. Have a nice day. So I'm giving him 1 dream flag,
Okay.
and I myself shall do a lotus,
Alrighty.
and then
One more lotus down.
I am going to take steps in this direction.
Okay.
And that shall be my turn.
Alright.
I'm going to rememorize some spells. Give me a second.
Alright. Vernica. That's another hit. What do we got? 6. 2 1s. Really? Alright. 8, and then she's gonna go down by 3. Perf. Alright, Hjalmar's dead. Avatoriga.
So sad. So very sad.
Oh, you're up next. Don't be sad.
I'm just gonna even instead.
There you go. Oh my god.
How many 1s have been rolled this session? Just morbid curiosity. 'cause
Way
this is-
too many. Way too many is the answer you're looking for. I
I think
need.
we have 1s equivalent to every other number of the D20 right now.
Yes. Okay. Alright. So that's that. He's going to. No, that's not it. Hold on. That's not what I wanted to do at all. Fine. Let's just... Yeah, really. Oh, and it's a crit. Of course it is. Alright. $11 points of damage as that same pale blue blade that you watched carve into Yudi's back and leave no mark now carves into one of your limbs, and it feels like part of your arm fell asleep, and then in your mind there's a sharp pain, very sharp indeed.
11 points of damage. I
All
take
of
it.
It's like a mind spike.
Sure.
Oh wait, no, Tara's not in this
Right.
campaign.
Not anymore.
My bad.
For some
It's
reason,
like-
she left whenever planes got bored.
Really? I go to the
Yeah.
bath.
Shocking. All right, James, what are we doing now?
We're gonna hop on the carpet.
El Carpeto. Okay.
El Carpeto.
All right, you are.
And then, do I have control over the carpet?
No, you do not.
Okay, so then I guess that I'm going to stand on the carpet and then shoot at this dude right
You
here.
can yell for Yudi, and maybe he'll move it. If you want to communicate. Otherwise, you can make your attack.
Can I shoot while it's moving and imagine the dramatic scene of
Sure.
awesomeness?
Yes. Carpet's
Okay,
a pretty
so
stable
you're,
firing platform.
Yoram is going to call to Yudi. Yudi! Bring the carpet to you!
Okay. Is the response you get.
Okay, so...
Mount.
Oh. So is it moving over to you?
I mean, it's not my turn.
It's-
It moves on my turn.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's-
I see. Okay.
For the visualization, you can pretend that it started.
Alrighty. One. Ooh!
Shit.
Ooh! Scrumptious.
Yeah, those will both hit. 13 and 11, 24, 24.
Stand on the carpet more often. Yudi, I need to get me one of these.
No.
When it lands, Yoram is gonna be like, "Man, that was really comfortable. You should let me. You should lend that to me sometimes."
Ooh, attunement item. Sorry, no.
All right. And for my last action,
Yeah.
or I'm going to do my second wind and roll a 1d10 plus my level 4 extra health.
Perf. Just don't get a 1. That's all that matters.
Or level 7, right?
Sure.
12 HPs.
Shit. Okay. That was one too many. So I'll just get rid of the last one. 31, 22. Alright, casters do their stuff. Now it's time for Polomark Cassanders. Let's see if he lives or dies. This is the one. Oh, he's dead.
He dead?
Alrighty, he is dead. The leader
You watch
of...
the spirit goes up into heaven with Kyomar ahead of him.
Oh,
There you go.
Well,
Sure. Why not? Let's just that if that's what you want to think, then go right for it. Alright, so now it's the ever diminishing number of Fae. Let me see what that's gonna be here. With a capital D. Can I have a D? Can I have the D? Just want a D. There we go. Any spell through level or lower. Okay. So this far off Fae moves in closer, and you watch as it points its finger at Yudi, and
That's finger of death.
hey, that's a good idea.
Wait, no.
Actually, it casts Dispel Magic, so your beacon of hope is gone on you. And a few seconds later, you feel a sharp, biting pain in your left forearm.
Oh shit!
I'm
I'm gonna just smack at it. Like,
Yeah.
don't, don't,
At it.
not now.
No. Actually, Lucidness hasn't really been touched, has he? Okay, so he's gonna make.
I thought that was gonna be a lot worse. Dispel magic on a homunculi. I thought that was gonna end a lot worse than that.
I could have him roll for it, but I don't think they're gonna be able to match that without like a nat 20 or something. Listen, those are some magics. All right. Sidness, he makes a Constitution save with a fail, so he's gonna take the full 60 foot. Let's see what 60 foot does, shall we? Okay. Alright, so we've got what here? 68. Oh, that's it? Okay, that's not bad. Alright, you watch as this sunbeam extends from the Fae's hand and pierces right through him, and actually a little bit over the dead body as well, but and Lucidness just stands there and holds his shield up and just seems to take it, for better or for worse. Next. Successful save. Half as much damage. But what is it? It's another con save. Okay, another con save. That's a fail. That's really? That seems like bullshit, but okay. Okay.
What is that number? That's from one attack.
It's from one. It's the only one of those one attack. Avatoriga missed twice of his big attacks. It's pissing me off. It's pissing off the other Fate too. Whatever. Okay, so that's the shit. Fuck you, stupid bitch. Not you. There we go. Right? Because it's fixed now. Good. It is. Okay. And you watch as this spiky thorned plant just grows up in between where the two casters are and just explodes in needles and thorns. Alright. Tinefel. Tinefel's gonna... Oh man. Alright, I'm gonna roll. Alright, 1, he takes it, 2, he does not. Alright, he does not take it. He looks at the dream flake and then puts it in a pouch. Then goes to, there's something. I really should have given you people something else to do here. No, he can't do that. Stop looking at it. Alright, fine. He will do that. And he's gonna miss. This archer is going to continue running up here. Well, yeah, he's gonna give it a wider berth, I suppose. Oh shit. 8 plus 4, 12. Okay. Nope. 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 Alright. Delec. 1, 2, 3, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright. Lucidness. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that'll hit. 24, that'll also hit. 17, 29. Oh, that fate looks like crap. Alright, Themis.
Looks like it's time for some smacking.
Smack?
And I'm
Are we
out
smacking?
of these. So
Smickety
that's
smacking.
down to 0.
Smack them bitches.
Consider them smacked.
Just a slight backhand to the motherfucking face.
There's a lot of enthusiasm behind it.
Ew, James does not like faces. There's one thing I've learned about the man.
Yeah, he's
all-
consistent.
He's all about beating the shit out of somebody's face.
Not the dick. I'm not gonna beat the shit out of someone's dick.
You think you'd be into beating his face, but I guess makeup's not very manly. At least not anymore. Used to be.
Just a little bit of makeup is sexy.
63. As
Okay, face.
Themis wrenches the sword out and then back into this man's stomach as he turns
Jeez.
around to attack him, while also coming around with the short sword held in a backhand grip to slice at his chest.
And there, no mercy. Not for this one.
No. Nope.
All right.
Fucking worried about the operations. Go to hell.
Alrighty. Yudi, what are we doing?
This is a sorcerer,
so-
right?
You don't know what he is. You don't know what he is. You have no idea what he is.
Halfway to tweaking out, Yudi is going to quickly run 60 feet in this direction. Nope, that's too far off my screen. Actually, no, I'll do the carpet first. Carpet's going to move to here,
Okay.
right in between the two cores, and then allow Amez to do some shit next turn. Yeah, and then I'm going to run 60 feet in this direction. Because I can. 55.
Because
55
you
feet.
can. For no other reason.
So that's my movement.
Yes.
And then, I don't know, are there any like pebbles or rocks on the floor or something?
Yeah,
Yeah?
there are.
Okay, cool.
Absolutely.
Let's do this then. That's a DC 16.
Against the Fae with Lucidness.
Nah, let's cast a stone at the big guy.
The one in the chair?
Yeah, the fucker in the chair.
Oh, okay.
That's within range, right? Yeah.
Alright, you
DC
lob it at
16
him,
dex.
and you watch it disappear into his form.
Huh. And then I'm gonna really loudly just shout across to him, "That's a neat trick!"
He gives you a
that'll be
side
my
eye,
turn.
but that's about it.
This motherfucker, really? Okay.
This motherfucker. Alright. Vernica does not like being in melee with this fellow. Not one bit.
Aw. She probably has more HP than me, really.
She definitely does, actually, now that I think about it. But she still doesn't. Well, yeah, alright, she'll stay where she is and take a swing with her even more ornate mace.
Even more ornate. Wow, I'm jealous.
I think it's 1. Is it 1? Come on, give me that Avernica. Give me that sweet, sweet philosophy. It is 0. So, it's just my 17 actually hits, holy shit. I didn't think that was gonna happen.
Nice.
Well, she can hit, then why the hell can't Avatoriga hit?
He's too distracted by my charming good looks.
Yeah, that's what
And
it
the
is.
fact that there are a few, pierce wounds.
He's angry, he's not thinking straight.
Smoldering, like, burning holes in his stomach.
Yes, that.
Tends to mess with your concentration a bit.
A smidge, did you? Alright, now I swear to the gods, if he misses this, I'm gonna freak out.
Miss.
Shut up, James!
Miss.
I will take a level away from you.
He doesn't.
Hit.
He doesn't
Hit.
miss here.
Oh my gods! Okay.
So is the +8 the miss?
I am so angry. You know what? He's gonna choose to. He's gonna choose to succeed. He hits.
Okay, fair enough.
Fu-
I like that. You know,
You're not
here's
the
the
one
end.
getting hit.
That legendary reaction I've been hearing so much about, right?
Yeah,
That
yeah,
because I
yeah.
said so?
It's a legendary success bullshit counter that this is pissing me off. Fucking hell! Are you kidding me?
You know, mate.
All
Why
right,
can't you just like fucking hit, bruv?
bruv.
Bruv.
I feel
Right
like
now-
the rub doesn't fit. with
Yeah,
the
of
rest
course. The next one hits. Yeah, cool.
Yeah. It was the bruv.
All right, 20.
Bro. 20 damage.
Yeah, so you're down.
That's my death ward gone.
That's your death ward gone. So you. That's right. You have your death ward. Okay, so you
So I'm at 1 HP.
you are at 1 HP. So you watch as the pale blue blade comes around at you again, and you brace yourself because you still think there's probably gonna be some physical pain. But luckily, you still remember to brace for the psychic. But he hits you. You feel the pain, and it goes dark. And finally, I get to fucking do this shit.
Yay.
You
Taking long enough.
wake up to a pinkish vortex, and you see this figure who's wearing that mask.
Is this in the Discord?
Yes.
Okay.
Who's wearing? You see that figure wearing that mask? Well, finally noticed what you've been doing over here. You're doing terribly. You know that, right?
What? Terribly. What? You mean slaughtering them? They were doing just fine. Who are you?
I'm a detractor of the court of blood and bone. At the very least, they're tacky. At the very worst, they're going to upset the delicate balance that has been maintained since time. I think you might need a little bit of help, and I'm willing to give it to you.
For a prize.
Oh, okay. You notice as she's speaking, she has a rod or maybe wand in her hand, and it has, on the top half, it has a mask with a smile. On the bottom half, it has a mask with a frown. And right now it is strictly vertical. When you say that, it ticks to the right just a little bit. Well, I'll give you this one for free. I don't expect any sort of commitment right away. You're already doing what I want you to do.
Well, then I'd be a fool to refuse your aid, wouldn't I?
You watch as the rod ticks back into fully vertical place. You would, and I'm sure you're not that So, well,
I
we'll
do my
send you.
best.
We'll send you back with a little extra boon.
Your graciousness is appreciated. And I'll just kind of give a dip of the head because I'm not sure how powerful this person is, although probably pretty powerful.
Yeah, you get the feeling she's pretty powerful. Whatever happens, don't give up. And with that, she's gone, and your vision returns, or blacks out, I should say, and you return to the fight that you're in. But now there's a slight pinkish hue, and you are now at half your maximum HP, and you have Veil of the Mercurial Mistress, which is just a buff that I'll take care of when it triggers. But that's what you have.
That's who's helping me. Alright, whatever. I've dealt with mercurial people before. Hashtag date someone with bipolar disorder.
Alright, Yoram. It's your turn.
I'm gonna scoop my happy little ass off the carpet.
The happiest.
Lock
Is her
up
ass
and-
happy though?
Yeah, it's a happy little ass. He's killed like 2 Fae this entire fight. He's pretty happy.
It's true. It's
He's
true.
in that like blood rage where he doesn't really understand what's going on. He's just fucking some shit up.
Whacking. He's just whack.
Wiggity whacking.
Twonk.
Like
Twonk.
that.
He wonked him. He's
Wonked.
a wonker.
Wonked.
Not a wanker. A wonker.
Do I get advantage because of flanking the person?
Yes, you are flanking him.
Okay, so then do I re-roll the 3 just on advantage?
What's 3? No, well, you don't. Sure, you can re-roll all 3 of them. See if you get a crit.
Nope.
Alrighty then. So it's 15. Well, plus... Well, all 3 will hit, so you can roll 1 more damage. 15 plus... 5. 20 points of
Fancy.
damage. Alright, that Fae had 1 hit point left, so... you, smack the absolute shit out of it. With a flawless series of... It's almost like you were in a... It's almost like a kata. You just keep going even though you're pretty sure it's dead.
And unlike Yudi, Yoram will relish in the blood. Ooh.
Daddy. What?
Oh, I should have done Crusader's Mantle. Shit. Oh well.
And then, that'll be my turn.
Okay. 2 casters will... Two hits. Not bad. 8 and then... Ooh, nice. 30 damage to the Fae. Alright, Polemark Cassander is DED.
What a waste.
What a waste, he says. Accept. Alrighty. Okay, Yoram, give me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh baby, here we go. +1. Oh
Alright, nice.
yeah.
You feel a influence, another mind even, come into your head space, Did you, but you're in the zone, and nothing's gonna interfere with that. So, you shake it off without much of anything. That's another miss. Alright, so this will take us back to the top order. We can just finish this next week, maybe?
Yeah, I'm down for that.
Yeah, there's not much left. It's just mopping up the last two, Faye.
Okay, sounds good to me.
Yeah. Yeah, sure.
Perf. Great.
Anybody want to play StarCraft?
Oh,
No.
StarCraft now? Okay.
I'm down. Bye, failure. Have a good night.